Hello. I'm a few minutes late and I apologize. Technical difficulties. Okay. So we're going to take 20 minutes. I know I normally do these over the weekend, but I saw that it was the new moon in Aries, which is a very special sign for me. And it's all about tapping into our own power. And when we act from a place of love and truth that comes from within our heart, that we really can be unstoppable. And that in this new moon, which is just another way to say new beginnings, and be in flow with the energy in the world around us, this is a very introspective time. This is a time to ask yourself what we're really doing, and then have the courage to live your truth, live what you want to be living, regardless of others' expectations of you, including our own expectations of you. So I just want to thank It's All Cycles on Instagram for kind of inspiring this post. So we're going to connect with our inner fire today, and I have another kind of angle I want to play with a little bit. So thanks for joining me, whether you're watching this live or you're going to tap it at some point this weekend. The first few days of the new moon are very, very powerful. So whatever you do going forward, whenever you get to this, whenever you carve out some time for yourself, it's great. Okay, so go ahead and settle in. If you're lying down, just make sure your back is flat and let your body melt into the floor or the bed. If you're going to be sitting, make sure that your back is straight. Your knees are straight. Your feet are planted on the ground, or you're cross-legged. Okay, so go ahead and roll your shoulders back, close your eyes, and just bring your attention to the breath, as always. Inhaling and exhaling fully and deeply. Letting whatever outside noises, either in this video or in your world, whatever's coming in, let the noises come in. Let them be part of the moment, part of the breath. Same with the sensations in the body. Same with whatever thoughts come in and out. All things are welcome here in this meditation, because you're taking time, you're making the time, and you've already won. So just breathe and don't worry about any of it. Inhaling acceptance and releasing whatever needs to wait until after this meditation. Inhaling gratitude for this beautiful day. Exhaling gratitude for all the days that have come before this. Inhaling peace, exhaling tension. Relaxing and releasing with every breath. Settling into the moment, settling into the space, settling into your body. And can we let the noises and the sensations and the thoughts and the feelings just be part of the music, like some brilliant orchestra? And time again, just come back to your breath. Starting from the top of your head, we're going to gently and briefly scan the body. And anything that feels tense or tight or constricted, can we send some love, some light, some energy, and some breath into those spaces? Light pouring in the top of your head, relaxing your eyebrows, your jaws, your neck, your shoulders, your arms down to your fingertips, your collarbones, your shoulder blades, down your chest, your upper back, your middle back. Breathe. Your stomach, your lower back, your lower tummy, your hips, your pelvis, your buttocks, your hamstrings, the backs of your thighs, your quads, the tops of your thighs, the tops of your knees, the backs of your knees, your shins and your calves, your ankles, your heels, the tops of your feet, the soles of your feet, down to your tippy toes. Breathe, relax, release, and love. Our bodies are amazing, even if they're not perfect in our mind's eye, even if they have some limitations that make things a little tricky or more difficult. Think of all that your body does do for you. You're breathing. You're here. When in doubt, your heart is beating for you and your breath is living with you. So let's just take a moment and thank our body. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Breathe. So now I want you to think about moments in your life where you feel truly powerful, and not from a place of ego, not from a place of showing off or even getting recognition. Maybe nobody even knows you feel this way. The kind of power we're talking about today is when you know that you are living in your truth. When you're speaking your truth with kindness and with love and with courage, and still with compassion underneath. The kind of power when you stand up for yourself or somebody else, but in a loving way. The kind of power when you take that leap and go on that adventure. When you say yes to something that's been calling to you. Or when you say no when something doesn't feel right. A lot of great teachers and scientists and gurus talk about something very powerful, which is that our minds are very tricky. and sometimes they cannot be trusted. We can justify things, we can rationalize things, we can believe stories that simply are not true. When faced with a decision, we can talk ourselves really in either direction, can't we? But our body knows. If we choose to listen to that intuition, if we choose to listen to that natural compass, that guide that is in all of us, our bodies know what is right and what is wrong for us in any moment. We feel open or we feel closed. We feel tight or we feel relaxed. We feel at peace or we feel chaotic. And everything in between, but there are always these signals. So when you feel the most beautiful and exquisite and strong and confident and happy, loving, joyful, whatever makes this life worth living for you, wherever you really feel connected to yourself, think of an experience or a moment or a conversation or an adventure or a decision where you really felt this. Where did you feel it in your body? Take a few moments here and just sit with that. See if you can find it, if you can breathe into that space. Keep coming back to the breath. Find the truth in your body. Where does it live? Where does it sit? Where do you feel it? Breathe. Really connect with this feeling, with this presence, this knowingness in the now of what feels good and what feels right. I can't remember if this is a phrase my sister and I came up with or if I heard it somewhere, but we, when we're checking in with each other, like to say mind, lie, body, truth. So over the next few days, as you're checking in with yourself and saying, what is my truth? What am I ready to jump into? What am I ready to share with the world? What am I ready to try, to explore, to release, to expose, to be proud of? Before you take that leap or say those words or put the pen to paper, the brush to canvas, your hand on the piano, if you want to check in to make sure you're doing it from the right place, the strong, loving place that is your highest self. Check in. Mind, lie, body, truth. Do you feel open? Do you feel at peace? Do you feel ready? And then leap. And trust that excited and scared are actually the exact same physical sensation. It's butterflies, it's energy, it's your battery, it's fuel for what's to come. And you can choose to be excited instead of scared or nervous. You can choose to anchor into that feeling, anchor into your breath, and just fly. And it can be scary, and it can be hard, and it can feel like a giant leap into the unknown, because it is. Every time we grow into a new version of ourselves, or start a new chapter, or walk on a new path, it is the unknown. So we don't know. We think we're going to be fine. We think it's the right choice, and hopefully it is. Sometimes we're forced to change and grow because of the circumstances around us or the circumstances of our life. Other times it's a choice. Either way, if we relax into our body and we breathe and we ask for guidance, we trust our intuition, we trust the universe to support us. And we just pause before we leap. Pause before we speak. Then we know we can do it from a place of love. And this magical power that exists within all of us, this truth, this unique message, these unique gifts that we all have, that in my mind are supposed to be shared with the world. And some people will love it and some people won't, and that's okay. A few deep breaths here. And also know, as you make these changes, as you take these leaps, as you grow, as you evolve, as you tap into this power, this heart-centered creativity, and this exciting adventure, there is a part of yourself and a version of yourself you're going to also be letting go of. So just know that that will be part of it too, and that is also okay. It can all be okay. Breathe. Breathe. Trust. Listen. Act from love. Act from love. So as you ride out this new moon over the next few days, the rest of the month, keep checking in with your joy, with your calling, with your heart, and know that you are supported. And know that even if it's hard, and even if it's tricky, and even if it's uncomfortable, it's okay. A few more deep breaths here as you come back to the present moment. Come back to your body, come back to this space. Come back to your breath, which is always available to you, as an anchor, as a touchstone, as a guide. When you're ready, gently open your eyes. Thank you so much for joining me. Whatever you do, I hope you enjoyed yourself, enjoyed connecting with yourself, and I wish you nothing but love, prosperity, and health moving forward on your journeys. And until we meet again, I'll see you soon. It's a good day for a good day, my friends. Mwah.